morning, Tea Tribe. Good morning, Courtney. Happy Thick Thursday. How are you feeling?
Good morning. Welcome to the morning tea. Hey, girl. Good morning, Tea Tribe. Welcome to Thick Thursday. Like our good sis Alex just said, I'm hanging in there. How you doing, girl?
I am doing well. You know, this is a very special day, Courtney. I don't know if you know this, but it's actually my half birthday today.
Girl, half birthday, girl. When's the full birthday?
The full birthday is January 30th, so this is my half birthday.
How do you feel?
So, you know, I love to celebrate anything. So today I'm celebrating the half birthday. And another thing we have to celebrate, it's International Friendship Day. So, happy Friend Day.
Happy International Friendship Day. Also, that actually kind of works, Alex, because we have so many friends that definitely don't live in California and they all live all over the world. So happy International Friendship Day to us, of course, but also to the Tea Tribe, because whether you're watching day or night or in the middle of your day, like we're friends, we have a relationship going. Whether you're new or old, don't get bold in the but it's always been a good time to always have that sort of communication with you guys. So thanks.
Yes. In the chat, Wendy says, happy bionic half birthday, LOL. This is just a thing. This is never going away, is it? Okay. I'm happy that I shared that with you, everyone.
You're the bionic woman now, girl. Get you with the robot arm.
Courtney, Mika loves your shirt.
Thank you, Mika. Baby, there's a shark in the water. For those of y'all that remember that Degrassi ad back in the day.
On that note, why don't we give her a little 5, 6, 7, 8.
Miss Mika, nice to meet ya. Miss Mika, she on fleeka. Miss Mika, she loves the tea, and we'll see ya. Miss Mika, go Mika, go Mika, go Mika. Happy Thick Thursday to our good sis Mika. We love you every day, and that's why we sing this song for you. Shout out to Mika.
We do, and it is a very exciting day today. Of course, we are based in Los Angeles, and there was an earthquake last night. And if you know anything about LA, people, they hate earthquakes, and they'll tell you about it all over social media. So if you're scrolling through Twitter or Instagram, someone's talking about the earthquake. We had a 4.3 earthquake and an aftershock this morning. I'm from LA, so this is something that happens all the time. But if you've moved here, it's a little scary. Did you feel it, Courtney?
Girl, listen, I was trying to get my beauty rest so I could be fresh as a daisy for y'all today. And all of a sudden, my bed decided that she wanted to do the wobble. Now, she woke me up briefly, the earthquake, like barely, Alex. And then, girl, I turned back over and went to sleep. I couldn't handle it. I will say I was a little bit upset that I went to sleep so early last night and I only got through 20 minutes of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. I'm shaken and I am upset, Alex, but it's okay because I'm going to catch up after the show today. I'm going to get my keepers.
Courtney, I am right there with you. I know they went to Rome, but I haven't caught up yet. So we will not give our normal update because we just don't have one. So T-Tribe, if you've caught up on the Housewives of Beverly Hills, let us know what happened because we actually don't know. But I know they went to Italy.
Alex, I'm going to tell you this. This is as far as I got without giving any huge spoilers. They got to Italy, and I think the secret or the tea will be revealed between Miss Brandy and Miss Denise. So if you've been watching, Brandy told some of the women that her and Denise had a boudoir moment, and they are not to tell Denise's husband. But they've all showed up in Italy, and who knows how it's going to come out, Alex. We're going to have to keep our peepers peeled to see how that plays out, but I'm ready.
You know what I wonder about that always? Because you know how each woman kind of like does the trip? She like takes the girls on the trip. Do you think they pay for it at all? Or are they just organizing? Like, what's going on there?
They pay for that.
Really?
Alex, I imagine that they probably are like, you know, where do you want to go? We want to get the content. We want to do this storyline, whatever. And then, you know, let's go to Tokyo like they did on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Maybe the lady that plans the trip is put in charge of where they go, like the amenities. Like we've heard in the past, like on Atlanta specifically, because that's my franchise, is like Nene will say, well, you know, Cynthia's always on a budget. She's never going to take us anywhere that's that glamorous. Like that's happened in the past. So I think that they choose and production just sort of goes along with it. I want to say shout out to Shayna. She's saying, good morning, T-Tribe. I'm celebrating my 27th birthday today. And what better way to start the celebration than being here live with everyone? Hello, Bam. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, Shayna. It's my half birthday, if you didn't see the top of the show, but you have a full birthday, so you win. Happy 27th birthday to you. We are happy to have you and kick off your birthday. Everyone in the chat is saying happy birthday, Shayna. Well, Courtney, we have a lot. Yeah. Oh, Camila says, I love Courtney. He's so cute and sassy. You're getting some compliments this morning, Courtney. Aw. Guys, the chat is very positive this morning and happy. I love to see that on this Thursday, on this Friday, Junior.
Oh, yeah. We got 901 Erica, our good sis. 901 Erica, listen, Alex, 901 Erica been to the beginning. Since we put the flag on the moon, 901 Erica has been here. And she's saying, we got to find another show to watch together. I really enjoyed that. We bonded over the shows. Happy International Friends Day, besties. So, Alex, in the past, we've just like discovered a show and come and talked about it on the morning tea. And, you know, we say, hey, this is out. Go and watch this. So, like, remember when The Circle came out, y'all? The Circle dropped, girl, and I came to work. Listen, I came to work, and I was like, listen, y'all know how I live on the internet. Y'all need to watch The Circle. We're living for Shuby. He's a legend, and, you know, we should do that. We got to find a new show for us all to watch. We're going to look into that. We're going to get our eyeballs quaking.
Yeah, T-Tribe, let us know in the chat if you have any recommendations of things you want to watch. I know we consume a lot of content all the time, so there are so many things we could watch, but let us know, is there anything you're interested in? And while you're doing that, let's break down what's on the show today, because it is a thick Thursday, and there is a lot to talk about. Of course, we're kicking it off with Nicki Minaj and A$AP Ferg's new song, Move Your Hips, and the music video they released. It's so good. It made us move our hips. Even more than the earthquake this morning. Let's just say that. And then Post Malone is launching a beer pong league. He filed a trademark for the World Pong League. This is some fun news. Some other launches. Tyga launches Tyga Bites, which is a delivery-only virtual chicken restaurant. This is some good news. He's teaming up with 500 restaurants that are struggling during the pandemic. This is cool. And then the D'Amelio sisters, TikTok fans in the chat, team up with Morphe for a new Gen Z makeup line. We will touch on that. And then Selena returns to social media after just 1 week, but fans still missed her, and she gives an update on what's going on in her life and teases some exciting things. Then we will get into our couple stories of the day. We have a cute PDA moment with Justin and Haley that Chance the Rapper showed on social media, where they're wearing their masks and doing things. We'll get into that. And then Lil Wayne and Denise Bidot also shared a special PDA moment. These two fell in love during quarantine. So we love to see all these relationships blossoming. So we'll update on that. And then for our Car Jenner tea time, Kendall has a feature in Architectural Digest. She's on the cover of the September issue, and you can take a tour inside her LA home. I watched the entire 10-minute video, T-Tribe, after this, if you haven't seen it. It's pretty cool, so check it out. We'll tell you all about that if you don't have time to check it out. And then Kylie Jenner has a wax figure of Chris in her LA home. This is some creepy news, but we will get into that. And then some more difficult news. We're still giving updates on what's going on with Kim and Kanye and the rest of the family. Most recently, Kim feels trapped in the marriage. She doesn't know what to do. We will tell you all about that. And then our OMT story of the day. Kim actually urged Kanye to end his presidential campaign during their emotional reunion. So we will tell you all about that. So it is a thick Thursday, Courtney, but a fun Thursday. We got some new people back on the docket. Not new, but just, we haven't talked about them in a minute, and they're doing some fun things.
Listen, I'm very excited for this. I want to say shout out to Crazy Kid 2001. They're saying I will be 19 on August 24th. I love you, Court. Court is my spirit animal. I can't wait for 2 more years. I love you guys. Crazy Kid, don't worry. For all of you guys that are almost 21, just hold on tight. Because listen, once you hit 21, you're going to blink, 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 and you're going to be almost 30. So enjoy your youth. And get your life.
Exactly.
Still have fun while your friends are around and live your life, American Eagle. Shout out to you.
Honestly, 19 years old, that is a great age. Like you said, once you hit 21, you don't even know where the time goes. You're just like, what happened to life? Andy says exactly, 30 comes fast. It comes, it goes. It's like, you don't even know. After 21, you forget how old you are, Katie says. That's true.
Yeah, I agree. Shout out to Katie. Hey, Katie.
Yes. All right. Let's pour up that tea because we got a lot to spill, Courtney. Did you already pour it up?
I got my little tea bag. I didn't pour it yet, girl. As y'all know, I fell down the stairs and I broke my tea kettle. So she'll be here tomorrow.
Yes.
So I had to pre-pour my water microwave. And now I've got my little tea bag. So we won't even waste no time, Alex.
How could I even forget about that moment? That's how Bionic Babe came to life.
Cheers, Alex. I can't with you.
All right. Let's kick it off with this exciting news. Of course, if you're new here to the Tea Tribe, these are all our You Missed It stories. Some stories that may have flown under your radar, but don't worry, we cover it all for you so you don't miss a thing. And first up, we're talking Nicki Minaj and A$AP Ferg releasing their Move Ya Hips collab and music video. It's out now today. The music video is styled after those late night fitness infomercials. It's so good, Courtney. Do you love the song? Tell me.
I love the song. I love Nicki Minaj. I love Ferg. I love it all. This is one of the songs that I feel like we needed during the summer. We could just, get into it. Get into it. So I love that Nicki is still working. You know, obviously her baby is set, you know what I mean, for life. But you know what? She's still giving the fans what they want, and I'll always be appreciative because I know one day she'll stop. So every Nicki feature, I'm glad to have because I know one day she's gonna say goodnight.
Right. And in her verses, she shout outs Rogue from X-Men. She squeezes in some of her iconic high fashion brands, her hairstyles. This is some good stuff. And then, speaking of pregnant Nicki, she took to her Instagram to announce the song with her pregnant belly, lip syncing her verse. She's just, look at her. I mean, she's just iconic. And she captioned this.
She's ready, Alex.
Yeah, she is ready to go. She captioned this, move your hips out now with the strawberries, and then tagged everyone. Look at her. She's so pregnant. I love it. I'm so excited.
She looks beautiful.
She looks absolutely beautiful. And this song's really good. T-Tribe, if you haven't heard it, check it out. It makes you move your hips. And we needed a little banger. Move my hips.
Yeah, she's banging.
Yes, she's banging. She's banging and banging. Let's get into this Post Malone news because he's launching some other stuff. There are a lot of launches on the docket today. People are, I think, maybe bored in quarantine and just creating stuff. And this, he created the Beer Pong League. So he filed a trademark for the World Pong League. So Post Malone, as we know, is a jack of all trades. He just announced the launch of his rosé wine back in May. And now he's turning his favorite drinking game into a business. So he and his legal teams have filed a trademark for World Pong League. According to docs obtained by TMZ, Post Malone wants his World Pong League to operate official beer pong tournaments, competitions, events, and exhibitions. So he's also making merch. He's going to have glassware with the logo on it, plastic cups, game tables, cup racks, balls, and casual sportswear. So you can even rock some merch while you're playing the game. So, of course, we can't forget that he has an album called Beer Pong and Bentleys. And so I just love celebrities that capitalize on their brands, like Kylie with her lip kit. I mean, he obviously is a fan of beer pong, so like, why not make it a game, So I'm a huge fan of beer pong. I love it. So I would play. What about you, Courtney?
Alex, I'm over here like speaking of beer bongs and Bentleys. Where is that Nicki Minaj feature that had a music video to it? No, I'm just kidding, y'all. A little bit. Shout out to Post Malone. I think this is a good idea.
True.
I'm laughing at Wesley. If y'all were looking at me trying not to laugh while Alex was reading it, I was looking at the chat and Wesley was saying it should have been called Post Mapong, a mess. But I am excited. I'm excited. I feel like this is like a little bit when dodgeball kind of went official, people were kind of like, are you really trying to make this like a league type of deal? But I feel like there's money in it. I feel like it's something that obviously the 21-year-olds can play, but also, Alex, I know 40-year-olds that are like willing to bet serious money over beer pong. So when the time is right and it's safe, go off, Posty. I'm a supporter. Y'all know I love me some Posty. I might get some Crocs, girl.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, I think this is perfect for college students. We know a lot of them are huge Post Malone fans. So I think this is great. But like you said, it is kind of, we talked about this before we went live. It is weird timing because of the pandemic and everything going on. Beer pong, I mean, for those that don't know how to play beer pong, you're sharing cups, sharing balls. I mean, it's not really that way or safe, but when the time is right, like you mentioned, I think it's going to be great. I think this is super cool and I love it. Something new. Yeah. I just can't wait to see what he creates next because he's obviously creating more than just music. He likes to create some products. So
he's getting
what's next?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Music, good for him. Beer, and croc line.
He can do anything. He really can. Speaking of someone else that can do anything, Tyga made the docket today. Two of your people, actually, two people you're going on tour with, Courtney, Nicki and Tyga. Remember?
Look at my teammates, y'all. Look at how we won.
we're all on the docket. Tyga launches Tyga Bites, which is a delivery-only virtual chicken restaurant. So this is really cool. Tyga partnered up with Grubhub to target 500 restaurants and kitchens trying to make enough cash to survive during the pandemic. So he and his company will teach these chefs how to make his secret chicken recipe for oven-baked chicken tenders. It's going to be like a healthy kind of delicious choice. They're baked, boneless, and free of antibiotics. He has flavors like black garlic, lemon black pepper, and peri peri, which is like a spicy seasoning. I think it's Portuguese. He's also serving Tyga Tots, love the name, regular and sweet potato, and chocolate chip cookies. So this is really cool. I think this could be like a blueprint for other celebrities that want to start a virtual restaurant or help struggling restaurants during this time. I think it's really cool. What do you think, Courtney?
My thing is this. I just want to explain for people that might be confused as to why Tyga is doing this. So like right here in LA, y'all, at least on my side of I'm near a lot of the small businesses that have really been struggling throughout the pandemic. So with the Tyga Bites, maybe instead of having those restaurants closed down, if there's a small mom and pop business that's near you that's part of this program, it'll allow them to stay open because obviously the level of celebrity that Tyga has, people are going to want to try the chicken, right? So, you try the chicken and then while you're there, you might, want to get a little latte or a little pastry with it from the mom and pop situation. So I think that it's a good business move and I think that it also helps the community. And also, Alex, what about the bars that have enough room for a kitchen but don't use it, right? Those places might have to shut down. Things get real hectic if they might be closed down right now. Girl, I don't leave the house. So maybe that will allow some of the bars to open to get a little bit of business. Now, not to go out and dance all night, but so that they can get a little income so that they can pay the rent. I think that's a good idea. Tyga's good at stuff like that. He cares.
Yeah. Music Lover says Tyga Bites sounds delicious. Alonte says they should also add waffles on the menu. Ooh, chicken and waffles.
Little Roscoe moment.
Yeah, a little Roscoe moment. may have some Tyga Bites competition. But it's really cool. And Berenice says, yes, I'm here for it. If you can go support small businesses. Yeah, I mean, this is the time to support those businesses. So we love to see it. I'm going to try it. Yeah. I absolutely love chicken tenders. Like you know, we talk about our McDonald's on here. Like I'm a chicken McNug girl. If you're offering me a chicken McNug, I'm going to take it. However, it's not that healthy. So Tyga Bites sounds right up my alley if I want something a little healthier. They're big. We have antibiotics. Yeah.
Look at that.
I don't know.
Chicken nugget.
I know. I don't know about these seasonings. I'm not really like a lemony chicken person, but we'll see.
Maybe black garlic. And what's peri peri, y'all? Y'all like peri peri? You want some peri poppers? Why Tyga ain't call them peri poppers? You know?
I know. He could go so far with this name. But anyway, super cool. You know, Tyga can launch anything he wants, but he's doing good. This is some charity work. And I love it. So Samantha says she likes chicken nuggets with barbecue sauce. Oh, I'm a sweet and sour girl. Okay, I like a little sweet with my chicken. Let's move on to another launch. The D'Amelio sisters have teamed up with you still laughing about my chicken nuggets, or what are you laughing about?
I'm laughing at the chicken nuggets. I'm laughing at the chat. For those of y'all that don't understand, when you're doing the show, there is so much going on. Like Alex has a script. Like we got Leo in another window. We've got the chat with y'all guys down here. Like there's so much going on. Let me be quiet, girl.
Okay, let's get into this. D'Amelio sisters news, they team up with Morphe for a new Gen Z makeup line. So Charlie and Dixie D'Amelio, TikTok stars, have joined forces with Morphe's new sub-brand called Morphe 2 to launch their very first makeup line marketed towards Gen Z audiences, which is out today. It's light, multi-purpose makeup that keeps it simple yet stunning. It has dewy and glowy looks. Charlie shared a teaser on her Instagram last week. And this is makeup is it's not foreign to these girls. Of course, Charlie is a dancer. Dixie is a model. They're also kind of girl next door in that way. And this makeup specifically is very kind of teen oriented. Their glosses, their light shimmers. I know when I was a child, I could only wear a certain type of makeup at a certain age. You know, my mom only let me wear glosses or a little mascara until I was old enough to wear makeup. So I love that they're doing this. I think this is great for them. I know we're going to get into a different conversation because this is from Morphe. So of course it was announced that Jeffree Star was released from Morphe. So I got to get your take on this, Courtney, and how you feel about this launch. So what do you think?
I want to say this, Alex. I think that it's very good. First of all, I want to say shout out to the D'Amelio sisters because I like them. I feel like even though I feel like in and out, they kind of get involved here or there with the drama. For the most part, they be chilling. I feel like they've watched a lot and they've learned a lot. Those two young ladies specifically, when it comes to the TikTokers. My question, Alex and the T Tribe is do y'all feel comfortable supporting Morphe after they have so obviously supported a racist? That's just my question, because it's like, okay, Jeffree was a racist. We been knew that a decade. Morphe still had him up all over the store. You could go outside. They were packing the malls out, babies and the children outside in the line waiting for Jeffree. I just wonder, do y'all still feel comfortable spending your coin at a place that would support that? It just came off to me, Alex, to be transparent, that once everyone else got upset about Jeffree was when they cut the cord. You get what I'm saying? This stuff about Jeffree has been out there. And they still wanted to use him for the promotion of their brand. So if y'all are it becomes like a moral thing for me versus just the business of it. Y'all will support and sell the products of a racist, but now that y'all are facing backlash, it's like, okay, well, who can we get? James is cute, but But like he's been in and out of trouble. But those squeaky clean, the D'Amelio ones, all they do is really move their hips and give us a little bit of this. That's good. I just wonder. Karina's saying, nah, Morphe won't be having my coin. Sorry, girls, I'm also not big on this makeup line. I just wanted to ask, because that's what comes to mind when I read a story like this, is the business.
Well, an interesting point is this is launching on a sub-brand, so Morphe too. So maybe they realize that and they have started to kind of try and separate that whole kind of PR part of it to launch Morphe too. I mean, it's no secret to them that people, are upset with them for supporting Jeffree and all of that. I mean, they let him go, so they did eventually do the right thing. But I hear what you're saying. I think that at the end of the day, they are a business. I have actually never tried the brand, but I see you in the chat saying that the makeup is not good, and some people like the brushes. Some people say the makeup is cheap. Yeah, like
inexpensive.
Right. Julesy is saying Morphe is trash. Their setting spray is good, and that's it. I don't know. I'd be interested to learn more about the brand. However, I think that as a business move, this makes sense. This is a PR move, like you said. They're going to bring a lot of business. And that's
we got Annie Lynn. Annie Lynn is in the chat right now saying they'd be marketing to my oldest, who's 13. I never knew about Jeffree being racist. Wow. Annie, we don't have enough time to get into it today, Annie. But my advice to you is to just, before you click out of YouTube and before your child come home from school or finish with the online school, whatever they're doing, just go on YouTube and type in Jeffree Star racist and just watch a few. How about 3 minimum videos, short ones, and just watch. And just educate yourself. Just know who your child is maybe supporting is all I ask. I'm not saying throw Jeffree into the pits of hell. I'm just saying just do your homework. That's all.
Definitely. I mean, you can of course, make your own decision on whether or not you want to buy it. But I do enjoy both of these girls, and I think they're talented and they deserve success. They seem like sweet girls. So I am happy for them that they, have this launch. But maybe it could have been with a different company. However, this is still exciting for them.
I wish they would have had a Sephora deal. Alex,
so it will be at Sephora. It will be at Sephora. It'll be at Ulta.
No, that's good.
Yeah, I mean, it's through Morphe too. However, it's going to be at Sephora. It's going to be at Ulta. It's going to be at all kind of the big box stores. So look out for it. T-Tribe, if any of you end up buying it, let us know if you like the product, and we'll just see. But yeah,
they said you don't gotta come to the store. You get what I'm saying? Morphe, they're messy, but they smart a little bit. They said, okay, you're not gonna come to the store. You ain't gotta come out to Burbank. That's fine, because we know that there's Sephora literally, y'all. For those of y'all that don't live here, there's a Sephora like every 5 to 10 minutes here in LA.
Right.
So whether you like Morphe or not, if you don't know or if you don't watch the show, you don't do your homework, your daughter gonna walk right into Sephora and come right on out with the D'Amelios.
Samantha says the girls yes, Morphe no, and that's everyone is right to their opinion, and maybe that's true. But someone your kids should support is Selena Gomez, who is returning to social media, and she's seeing exciting things are coming. There we go. We got one segue that's stuck. After taking a brief week-long social media hiatus after her 28th birthday last week, Selena returned to Instagram with a heartfelt message to her fans. She basically posted a video with the caption, "A message from me," with a heart emoji. She said, "Hey, I wanted to take some time to do a quick message for you guys because I haven't been posting that much. I wanted to let you know that I love you guys and I miss you, and there's so many exciting things coming up that I can't wait to share with all of you." She said that she just thinks at the beginning of the year, with everything going on, it felt a little insensitive to post things that may be a little joyful or celebratory. It was really hard for her, and that she needed time, but she's taken the time to learn about what's going on and continue to make that her priority. But now she's going to be more involved and show some more of the personal stuff that she's been doing, and it's very exciting. So we know she launched the Rare Impact Fund. She has the new remix, of course, with Trevor Daniels. What do we think she's teasing, Courtney?
Alex, I'm not sure. Lady Gomez is wondering in the chat, I'm looking for Rare Beauty. I'm looking for the Quibi show. I'm trying to learn how to make mac and cheese. Selena, are we getting rare side B? Like we're getting Dua Lipa's releasing the Future Nostalgia side B soon. Can we get rare side B? Chat, T-Tribe, what do y'all want from Selena Gomez? Because I want something. What y'all think she teasing? Wesley saying Blackpink featuring Selena Gomez might be true.
Yes, we got the Blackpink collab. It's supposed to be out in August, but she hasn't confirmed anything. Karina says, I hope it's her makeup line because look at that eyeliner. Yeah, her eyeliner looks pretty good in that video. Kathy says, finally Latina makeup, go Selena. Gabby says, I may not be a makeup person, but I might try Rare Beauty. Yeah, I feel like we're waiting for Rare Beauty, so we know that for sure. She also has a film development, but there was an announcement that it's in postponement because of course the pandemic makes everything more difficult. Everyone's saying Selena. Sonia's saying a Nile collab.
I'm here for it. We need it. That's overdue. If we can't get Selena, we need Nylena stat.
Nylena.
Dr. Goldberg, you in here.
Little Nylena. We're excited for, of course, anything she's promoting, but maybe it's more content. She loves to produce and direct. I don't know. I really don't know, but we'll always take new music. It's going to be good for sure.
New music.
I know. We'll always take music from Selena. But let's get into our couples news because, guys, before you say anything, we know Jelena is over, but our first story of the day has to do with Justin Bieber and Hailey, who have been seen with some PDA. Chance the Rapper kind of posted this sweet moment of them where Justin is serenading Hailey with Whitney before kissing her via mask. So check this out. Chance posted this on his story. Justin, I don't know. We don't have the audio, but he's singing her I Will Always Love You, and then they kiss in the mask. So
sing it, boy. Oh, a mask kiss? Never seen it before.
So then you hear Chance in the background.
That video, girl.
Chance kind of like egging him on, like sing it, boy, and then he says a mask kiss, never seen it before. And however you feel about Justin, this is pretty cute. At least they're being safe. However, we know they've been on a road trip. They've seen many people on the road trip. So are they being safe, Courtney?
My thing is this. I'm just not surprised at any of it. Like, of course, if it's gonna be a Justin and Hailey moment, what better person to share that moment with us than Chance, I love my wife, the rapper, who I love. Y'all know I love Chance the Rapper, but I know y'all love when I do, I love my wife. So like, what better person to record that video than Chance the Rapper? Look, Alicia knows I love my wife. Like, y'all know. But you know what? Go off, because Alex, if they didn't have a mask on, girl, it will be a completely different segment. So let's just be glad
100%. Right, that's all we would be talking about is that they weren't wearing the mask. But like, is this the new normal? Like, are you just kissing through masks now?
I feel like I'm not going to do that. Like, if I'm in the house with my boyfriend, I don't need a mask on. It's like, that's stupid. Right. But hey, you're out in public. You never know where a droplet might land on your lips somewhere, and now you're kissing your wife. You never know. Yeah. Shout out to Ashley. I love you guys. Thank you for keeping the tea real. That's how we bring it, Ashley.
Yeah. I love it. Anyway, just have to share that because it was a cute moment. And then some other PDA we have to get into. We're talking about Lil Wayne and Denise Bidot, who fell in love during quarantine. So move over, Demi and Max. There is a new quarantine couple in town. Lil Wayne and Savage X Fenty model Denise Bidot managed to fall in love during quarantine. For those that don't know who Denise is, she's a Puerto Rican plus-size model, TV personality. She's beautiful and very classy. I absolutely love her. And after just making their couple debut 1 month ago, Denise took to her Instagram to share this sweet pic of them where he's kissing her on the cheek. She captioned this, "Thank you for loving me the way you do, baby. Don't think I ever knew what love was before you came in my life, my king." So Dean has really created some new relationships. And I know he just got out of an engagement, but if they're on the quarantine speed track, maybe we'll see an engagement in a few months. What do you think, Courtney?
I don't know. I'm looking in the chat. Brittany said, what happened to his fiance? And fiance gone, Brittany. Fiance gone and replaced. But hey, I mean, if he likes it, I guess I love it. I don't know a lot about her, but hey, if she's saying good things about Lil Wayne, who are we to judge? Right?
Right.
I feel like she would have no reason. If he was mistreating her, she would tell the public and get the clout off of that. So, hey, maybe they're happy, at least for the moment.
Exactly. I think this is, sweet. And she's like in 2 months, she's already posted 2, kind of selfies with him confessing her love. So it's obviously going well. And I'm just interested to see kind of where it ends up, because like we said,
Lil Wayne be married?
I mean, maybe if this is his woman, maybe. I don't know. It's just interesting because he just had a fiance, so that's the only kind of weird thing. Like, we don't know kind of where his feelings stand, but of course he seems happy as well. So we're not in the relationship, but what after this? Wesley's saying in the next month's engagement, marriage, and a child. Evie says he buys great rings. Ooh,
hey,
okay. Brittany says this is fiance replacement number 4. As long as they're happy, that's all that matters, I guess. LOL. I just can't get over his bars on Loyal with Tyga and Chris Brown.
Wow, I haven't heard that
Karina
one
says, I know, right? Karina says quarantine can either make or break a relationship. Very true. We've talked about that on the show a lot. Making and breaking relationship. Oh, Tiny says, I love Lil Wayne, but who's next? Okay. We're moving on to
Alex. To please never rush the docket. This is a show that is controlled by Courtney Revolution and Miss Alex Schiffman, and y'all don't control the docket. So please continue to be audience members. Strap in your seatbelts and keep the conversation positive and lovely. Thank you. Now, here, Alex. Bam.
That's right. Well, back to the conversation. We hope they're happy, and congratulations to them, because not that there was any big announcement, but just that they're in love, because we love to see love. But I think it's about that time. We do. For our Car Jenner tea time, because of course, if you're new here, we talk about the Car Jenner fam every single day, because we got to keep up. There's so many of them and so much news. And first up, this is some fun news. Kendall has an architectural digest feature. Oh,
Alex.
Before I get into it, yes, Courtney, your intro. That would not be Car Jenner tea time without it. So take it away, Courtney. How dare I? Go for it.
They're going to get me, girl, after the show. If you guys are ready for all of the tea from behind the Car Jenner gates, please feel free to turn your volumes down for Car Jenner tea time. Hello to everyone in my studio, which is no one, just myself.
Yes, there we go. Oh my God. Thank God we covered that, because that would have been bad. I'm just so excited to talk about Kendall's new home, because she has an architectural digest feature, and we get a tour inside her LA home. So Kendall's on the cover of the September issue, and she gives a tour inside her home in a brand new video. Here are some photos from it. The design team was the mother and son duo, Kathleen and Tommy Clements, plus Waldo Fernandez. So that's who did it. She completely renovated this home. Her taste is more like bohemian and funky than her family. The house has like a lot of character in it. Kendall's overall vibe was She was going for cozy, peaceful, and calm. There's like minimal and earthy tones because she has this really colorful art on the walls that she said she got from Art Basel, and super cool art. She said her mom is notorious for having the best bars in all of her houses. So Kendall wanted to have her own special bar. She has a super cool bar in it. She converted one of the rooms to an art studio because, you know, she said she was working a lot and she was stressed out, and painting and creating art kind of calms her. So a whole room is an art studio. She has smocks in there that friends can wear. She converted 2 rooms into her fitting room, which she calls her Hannah Montana room, and her glam room, where she has framed photos of all the covers she's ever modeled on the wall, which she said she got inspired from Kim, because Kim was the first to do it, and now all the Kardashian sisters have these framed photos of their magazine covers on the wall. I mean, what a life. Can you imagine just like in your room, just having your face everywhere?
No.
I know.
I never look at it here, girl.
Right? And then she talked about the stone in her master bathroom is named Gabbana. Of course, if you are a Kar Jenner fan, you know that they have a dog named Gabbana who sadly passed away. And it was like a week prior before she was picking out the stone. And so she thought it was a sign. So now the stone, kind of the counter stone, is named Gabbana. So Kendall, I mean, if you watch the video, it's 10 minutes long. I watched the entire thing. Is just so cool and so different than the rest of the family. She has such an old soul, and you can really see that expressed kind of in the decor in her house too. So it's awesome. It's really, really cool. If you could see, obviously you saw some of the photos. What do you think, Courtney?
It's cute. I'm glad that Kendall has like her own little, I'm gonna call it Kendall's Cove. It's the scandalous cove of Kendall, girl. And I'm living for it. I think it's cute and peaceful and serene. And I would probably live in a place like that with just a handful of moderations. Moderations? Alterations. Yeah, we're altering some stuff in there. Yeah. I would need a big, huge photo of RuPaul right when you walk in. We need what's called the Nicki Minaj room, the fitting room, girl. Yeah, you're going to try on clothes, but we always want to be inspired by someone that's always fashionable. So Nicki Minaj we're going to have in there. Maybe a beautiful hand-drawn portrait of a gown by Christian Siriano. Y'all know Christian Siriano is my favorite fashion designer. So we need to have a couple of those in there, girl. I already got it mapped out. Kendall, girl, give me that house. I'll get it together for you, girl, and then you can move out.
Exactly. I mean, that sounds amazing. And also what's really cool about it, it's in it like a U shape. So in the backyard, there's like all these trees that kind of cover it, and like you don't feel like LA. That's what she was trying to accomplish because, of course, growing up in Calabasas, obviously I'm from there as well. There's a lot of nature around, and so you don't really feel like you're in LA or in a city. And I think she was trying to accomplish that, but be closer to everything and her friends in LA. So it's really cool, and I think she did a great job, and I love it. And it's just like Kendall.
I love that too. Yes, it very much was giving me Kendall's sort of subdued, peaceful personality.
Totally. Wesley, Alex's mansion would be the first bionic mansion of the world. You know what?
Girl, you don't have electric doors, girl. Don't touch the fortress, or you might get shocked. Period.
Everything
bionic doors too, girl. Girl, your whole throne, you're going to walk in right the foyer, girl. You're just going to be sitting there, girl. You're going to have one golden golf club on one side, girl. And you're going to have the beautiful, you have the tequila bottle, the big one, the expensive one, girl. And it's just going to be solid gold, girl. And you're going to be sitting there, girl, with just a bionic arm just because you just wanted one, girl. And you're going to be there like, okay, do you have enough money to enter, darling? Ooh, yes, girl. And I'll bring the drinks.
And then I'm gonna have, like you have your Nicki stuff. I'll have a little J-Lo wax figure as we get into our next story. Just hanging out in my bionic mansion. Music lover. Alex's bionic boudoir. Oh my gosh, you guys are hilarious. Boudoir. Yes. Okay.
I'm here for it.
I love it. Absolutely. Okay, let's get into this next story. I just kind of teased it you haven't seen this yet, Kylie Jenner has a Kris Jenner wax figure sitting in her LA home. This is a wax figure. This is not Kris Jenner. So Kylie has claimed this life-size statue of her momager for her LA home. The wax figure was obviously displayed at Madame Tussauds in New York before, but Kylie took it to her Instagram to share the wax figure. It's now in her house. And she said, guess who came to live with me now? And she said, she's mine now. I don't want to get any texts or phone calls from my sisters after this. She's mine. Thanks, Mom. So this is hilarious, but so creepy. I see you in the chat. Karina, yeah, I know I pronounce, my French is just not great on this Thursday. However, I know how it's pronounced. Anyway, back to the wax figure. This is hilarious, but creepy. Listen, I love my mom, but if I had to be with her 24/7 and have her staring at me and giving me a look, I don't think I would be okay with that. What do you think, Courtney?
I think it's hella weird. I think just like Karina saying in the chat, it's a reminder that she's Kylie. Like, it's just a weird Kylie thing to have in her house. Are y'all having wax figures of people you know? Let's bring it to a different level. Are y'all getting y'all pets waxerized? Are y'all doing that? I'm not doing that. Yeah. Alex, do you have a child? Have you ever had a childhood pet? Are y'all getting the goldfish waxerized?
No. I'm not doing any of that. That freaks me out.
She likes it. I love it, I guess.
But Courtney, can you imagine getting up in the middle of the night and like grabbing a glass of water, going to the bathroom and just forgetting that Kris was there and just being freaked out, think someone's in your house or something?
Alex, no, I could not. Y'all know I broke the tea kettle the other day. Could you imagine me going down the stairs and Kris, mommy dearest wax figurine is standing by the door, girl? I be done broke a wrist falling down. I be done Courtney Takes a Tumble. Remember Scarlett Takes a Tumble, y'all, from like 2008, that viral she fell on the table? That would have been me going down the stairs. Courtney Takes a Tumble down the staircase. Ooh. I ain't getting that, Alex.
I know it's creepy, but like you said, it's a Kylie move, and it's funny for like the social media aspect of it, but like to really have that there at all times. You know, it's going to be part of their like photo ops now. You know that when someone goes to Kylie's house, they're going to take a photo with the Kris wax figure. It's going to be a thing now, right? I would too.
Do you think that Kylie should put the wax figure in the Christmas pictures? Hold on. I guess, no, they don't care about masks. They're going to take that Christmas picture. I was going to say, are they going to do the Christmas picture this year? No, they're going to do that Christmas picture this year. Do you think they're going to have masks on in the Christmas picture? Do you think they should, I guess is the question. As big as they are. You know, everybody going to have eyes on that Christmas picture.
You know, I think that if we count all of them, they are over 10 people. So they technically, as we are advised by the health officials, over 10 people should be wearing masks together and social distancing. So yeah, but I think if they do, they're going to have these like, you know, Swarovski crystal masks and they're going to be fabulous. Like that would be cool.
Like, we're rich and safe. Just like, and it's diamonds, girl. It's not even Swarovski. It's diamonds, girl. Diamonds. Some
cool. Who am I kidding? Who am I kidding? They're going to be diamond masks, and we're going to love it. If that happens, that'll be cool. But let's get into this Kim news on a more difficult note. Kim is saying that, or sources have said that Kim feels trapped in her marriage. She doesn't know what to do. So a source told people that this is a very sad time for her. She's really upset. Of course, she's been struggling to navigate her marriage amidst Kanye's recent public outbursts and everything going on. The source went on to say that Kim feels trapped. She loves Kanye and she thinks of him as the love of her life, but she doesn't know what to do. Now, I hear this story and I can't not feel for Kim. You know, I think about her as if she was my friend and how I would kind of advise someone. And I really kind of am stumped. Like, this is so hard. If you really truly think this person is the love of your life and you're so in love with someone, but they're dealing with something that is out of your control, it must be so hard for her, Courtney. Like, I can't even imagine.
I can't imagine either. But
You know?
you got to make a decision as an adult. And unfortunately, this is the life that you chose, and now the whole world is watching. So, not saying that it is easy, because I know the people in the comments are going to be like, "You're a hater. You have no feelings. You just hate the Kardashians." And Alex, I done sat with Hollyscoop and said countless nice things about the Kardashians. However, I'm not going to sit up there and lie about how I feel just to make other people, and not you, I mean other people that are watching, feel comfortable. Frankly, man up, Kim. Man up. Do you want to stay with Kanye? Yes or no? Are your children the most important? Yeah. Is being with Kanye going to be something that's positive for your children and your family? Yes or no? You get what I'm saying? At this point, Alex, it's starting to feel, with the updates, it's starting to feel a little bit showy, to be honest. Especially if we're low-key hearing that this isn't going to make the show. So then my question to you, the T-Tribe, is what do y'all want to see on Keeping Up with the Kardashians this upcoming season, if not Kanye? I would like to know. Because the storylines we have, and feel free to fill in the gaps, Alex, are we have Scott going to rehab, potentially making the show. Courtney and Scott, will they, won't they? Maybe a salt and pepper splash of Sophia in there. Rob is back. Rob lost weight and he's got a woman maybe, but Black China's in the background taking him to court. And then what? We're not supposed to see Kim and Kanye? Courtney is not doing a show like that anymore. Khloe is going to have a baby, maybe 9 times out of 10, or she's back together with Tristan, one or the other. And then what? We ain't going to see Kim and Kanye at all? Riley ain't going to make none of it.
Right. Well, we didn't see Kanye. Yeah. Kanye had more of a smaller presence on the show in general because, he didn't want to be as involved. That's a good point. I'm interested to see how this does unravel on the show because, like you said, you covered potentially most of the storylines, and then the whole them being in quarantine and filming during quarantine, which we heard will also be a big dealing with this new normal part of the show. But yeah, that's interesting. But I hear you. I think that she's taking her time, but like you said, whichever way she feels, if she wants to stay with him, then own that. If she wants to, kind of explore maybe a separation, then go for that. But it's just hard. It's hard and messy, and I don't envy that kind of decision because it's tough. Yeah.
Out of genuine curiosity, I just want to say something. And this is not a thing. I'm not trying to be extra, but I'm very curious to know or to see if anything involving Kanye and the Kardashians, if anything drastic will happen the closer we get to November. I'm very curious because I can't say that I 100% agree with people saying that this could be, with the president, this is involving the president. I don't think that all of it is involving the president, but I do think it will be very interesting to see if this kicks up in terms of energy and in terms of information we find out about Kim and Kanye before the election. I'm very curious.
Yeah. Well, speaking of the election, let's get into our OMT story of the day, because if you're new here, we feel like we can never be surprised, but every morning we wake up and there's a story that we're like, oh my God, this happened. And this is our OMT story of the day. Kim urged Kanye to end his presidential campaign during their emotional visit. So this is the latest update on this story. A source told People that Kim asked Kanye not to run for president and to focus on his mental health instead, but he just won't listen. On the same day that Kim was in Cody, his team filed paperwork trying to get him on the ballot as an independent candidate in Missouri and New Jersey. On Saturday, he tweeted this, saying, "I can beat Biden off of just write-in votes alone." So he's still very much involved and, kind of energetic about his presidential campaign. It's still going strong. As we mentioned before in the show, I think he may have advisors actually kind of leading the charge behind the scenes with maybe some ulterior motives, because Kanye is not backing down, and it could just be Kanye, but I feel like there's more people involved. What do you think, Courtney?
I feel like if y'all know someone's mental health is not 100%, why would y'all enable him? It just could lead to a dangerous situation is all. That's how I feel about it, Alex. I'm like, I just get him. I wish that let me not say this. I don't want people to force him to get the help. Let me not say, let's lock Kanye up forever, because everyone's going to go, Courtney, you can't do that. I wish that he had people that could convince him to seek the help that he so obviously needs to us from the outside looking in. That's what I wish, Alex. It just seems that it appears as though people may be, speculation, not confirmation, being like, you're all right, Kanye. Pray on it, get a good night's rest and wake up tomorrow and you'll be fine. And as we can see, Alex Schiffman, we waking up every day and the ish ain't fine. So, like I said in the past, something in the buttermilk is not clean, y'all. And I think the closer we get to November, we're going to pour that buttermilk through the coriander, is it called? And everything is going to get filtered out and we're going to find out what the tea is, what flavor it is.
To your point, Simply Simone is saying those advisors are enablers. So, at the end of the day, and we've mentioned this on the show too, once Kanye is running for president, that adds a whole nother kind of level to it. And I've seen a lot of people kind of discuss, presidents in general getting mental health, being seen by doctors to kind of check out their mental health. It should be part of the process. So, this does add another layer. It's one thing if he's going through his own struggles personally, but once this is someone that's running to kind of lead our country, it's a whole nother aspect to it. So like you said, Jasmine in that before their show airs. Yeah.
You're not wrong, Jasmine.
It's hard because there is a fine line between producing storylines and real people's lives.
Mm-hmm.
It's tough.
Christy in Kentucky is saying, I hope they aren't putting Ye out here like this to keep their name in the press. I'm sorry, but I have doubts, though. I think that the Kardashians have a lot of different options they could use in terms of keeping their name in the press. And to also somewhat agree with you, Christy, in Kentucky, I do feel like they've kind of exhausted Scott in substance abuse. Although it made a splatter of noise, obviously we amplified it because we have Kardashian Tea Time. A lot of the outlets kind of cared about Scott getting caught at rehab for like 3 days, and then we moved on. This is kind of like a situation that has like a lot of meat on the bones, and as you guys can see, there's always an update. So, who knows, Alex?
Karina says voting for someone who's going to run our country is no joke, and it feels like it's been being treated like one. I agree. I feel like, this is no joke, but some people aren't even taking it seriously, but he's still going. So we can't not follow it because it's real.
And you know what we do, Alex, to wrap it on up and put a bow on it? You know what we tell the people to do? No matter how you feel, right? Whether you agree with Kanye, you don't agree with Kanye, you hate the Kardashians, you don't. Make sure your expletive is registered to vote.
Yeah. There we go. Exactly. Period. On that note, right after the tea, right after you like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, do all the things, go register to vote because it's important and it's our right and it's amazing. And on that note, of course, I'm Alex Schiffman. You can follow me on all social media at Alex Schiffman. And Courtney, if anyone's new here, where can they follow you?
If you're new here, you can follow me on social media as well as my own individual YouTube channel for more pop culture mess at Courtney Revolution. Take that name down there and type it up in the search bar. I'm there.
Yes. And on that note, we will be back tomorrow for Shambong Friday to have a little champagne and spill some tea for you. And I think it's that time, Courtney. Gotta wash my hands a little bit. What do you think?
Alrighty. We'll see you tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And now it's time for you to wash your hands, Leo. You better wash your hands. It's in the man. You better wash your hands. Scrub your hands. Scrub your hands. It's in the man. Scrub your hands. Scrub your hands. Hey, just wash your hands. Just wash your hands. Miss Pam, just wash your hands.